What we're watching right now is an all-out sprint to build the first true artificial general intelligence. You've got the industry titan on one side, and on the other, a super brash, incredibly fast challenger. Folks, this is the race to AGI. So in one corner, you have the CEO of OpenAI, Sam Altman, who just dropped this absolute bombshell. And get this, he's not saying they're close or that they're, making good progress. No, he's saying they have the blueprint, that they've already cracked the code. And then, in the other corner, you've got Elon Musk telling his team at xAI that their next model, which is expected literally any day now, has a real 1 in 10 shot at winning the entire thing. So what is really going on here? Because this isn't just about who has the fancier tech. It's a fundamental clash of philosophies. It's kind of like two climbers trying to scale the same massive mountain, but they're starting from completely opposite sides. And before we get any deeper, let's be super clear about what the prize is here. AGI. We are not talking about a better chatbot to write your emails. We are talking about a machine that can genuinely reason, learn, and create in ways that, right now, only humans can. A thinking machine. And this slide just lays out their different game plans perfectly. On one side, you've got OpenAI playing the role of the careful architect. They're all about safety, alignment, and slow, steady, iterative releases. And on the other side, you have xAI, the rocket builder. Just pure speed, unfiltered truth, and pedal-to-the-metal velocity. All right, so let's dig into these two approaches, shall we? First up, the reigning champ, OpenAI, and their, let's call it, methodical march to the top. Their whole strategy comes down to what Sam Altman calls an iterative and safety-conscious approach. The way they see it, if you're going to build something this powerful, you have to do it in stages. It's like building a space station in orbit. You assemble it piece by careful piece, letting society get used to it while you work like crazy on making sure it's aligned for the good of humanity. And you can totally see this patient approach in their roadmap. They're on GPT 5.2 right now. The rumor is we'll see some steady improvements with a 5.3 model, and all of that is just paving the way for their big AGI bet, GPT 6. Now, what's really fascinating here is the strategy behind it all. Their current model, it's not just bigger, it's smarter. It has this thing called a router that basically decides if a task needs a quick, simple answer or some deep, complex thinking. The next step is supposedly long-term memory, so the AI actually remembers you and your projects from week to week. And the ultimate goal for GPT-6, to be the engine that powers the first real AI agents in the workforce. Okay, so let's flip the coin and look at the challenger, Elon Musk's xAI, which is taking the exact opposite approach. This is not a methodical march. This is an all-out breakneck sprint. Musk's mission for xAI is, it's pure Musk. He wants to build an AI to figure out the true nature of the universe. He's not interested in some polite, politically correct assistant. He wants an AI that's hunting for the capital T truth, even if that truth is uncomfortable. And if you want to talk about speed, just look at this timeline. It's insane. While OpenAI plans releases over years, xAI is pushing out major new models in a matter of weeks. They just dropped Grok 4.1, 4.2 is coming any day, and their big AGI moonshot, Grok 5, could literally drop at any moment. The speed is it's unprecedented. And that big bet, Grok 5, is being built on a scale that is it's hard to even wrap your head around. The model is reportedly being trained on something like 6 trillion parameters. That number is so huge, it's orders of magnitude bigger than anything considered state-of-the-art just a couple of years back. It's a whole different ballgame. So here's their secret sauce, right? They're leveraging Musk's entire empire. Grok is trained on the live, real-time fire hose of data from X. It gets deployed directly into millions of Tesla vehicles for real-world testing and feedback, and it's already proven itself in some pretty high-stakes games, ranking #1 in a stock trading competition by analyzing live market data and what people are saying on X. Which, of course, brings us to the, not million, maybe the trillion-dollar question. With these two wildly different strategies, who is actually closer to that AGI finish line? It really is best to go back to those two climbers. You've got OpenAI on the well-mapped trail, carefully placing safety ropes, checking every single foothold. It's safe, but it's slow and steady. xAI, on the other hand, is free soloing up a treacherous but way more direct cliff face. It's incredibly risky, but it just might be faster. And when you put them side by side like this, the contrast just couldn't be starker, could it? OpenAI's edge is its refinement, its reliability, all those years of deep research into making AI safe. xAI's advantage is just raw power, incredible speed, and this deep integration into a real-world data and distribution machine. And what this ultimately means is we might not get just one kind of AGI. They could end up creating two very different types of intelligence. OpenAI's careful approach might give us an AGI that's deeply integrated, safe, and, well, trustworthy. xAI's high-risk, high-speed method might create one that's just frighteningly powerful and capable, but maybe a little rough around the edges. See, this race isn't just about who gets there first. It's about what kind of intelligence we decide to unleash on the world. And that leaves us with one final, pretty crucial question to think about as we watch this all unfold. Which do we actually want first? The safe one or the powerful one?